Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Messy here. It's really not that messy. It's just that it's really humid here and this is what happens. So let's get into today's video. Today I'd like to talk about a few reasons why I prefer to line dry my clothes and the benefits that you don't even know about. So let's talk about it. The number one reason I started line drying my clothes was because I loved the smell. So about 8 years ago, I started just little by little, putting some blankets on the line to air out. And I noticed how nice they smelled. And then I started washing them, and I'm like washing different clothes and doing laundry. And I said to my mom, I'm going to hang these out today. It's such a beautiful day. And it just always smells so nice. And her response was, yeah, they do smell nice, but it's so much work. Like, it's okay. I'm going to hang out our clothes. Well, little by little, we both started liking that smell of fresh air and sunshine, like that clean, crisp air, especially on bedding. The sun will help deodorize and air out and kill bacteria. And you get the smell from the fresh air. And I found for me, whenever I would sleep and I'd roll over and grab the blankets, I'd get a whiff of that outdoors. And I noticed that my sleep became more restful. So I was like, okay, so I'll do blankets and sheets and things like that outside, right? Well, here I am 8 years later, roughly 8 years later. Everything gets hung on the clothesline. The reason being, I like the smell. That's number one. Number two is economically. It is a lot cheaper to just hang your clothes on the clothesline than it is to run a dryer. And most times, I would say 90 to 95% of the time, the clothes dry in a fraction of the time outside as they would take if I put them in the dryer. Number three, nothing wrinkles. Now, we all know, yep, you like your permanent press, wash and wear, you throw your stuff in the dryer, and that's fine. But you have to run down and take those things out of the dryer immediately, or you will have wrinkles. And that means you have to iron. I hate ironing. So, number three, it saves wear and tear on your clothing. On your clothing, your bedding, your linens, your towels. Have you ever noticed that when you clean the lint screen from your dryer, well, that lint, it's usually the color of whatever it is you were drying? That's because fibers, yes, fibers. The dryer is pulling fibers out of the fabric of your clothing, your bedding, whatever it is you're airing out that you throw in the dryer, and it's wearing it down, and your clothes and things won't last as long. So is that just lint? Well, what is lint? Lint is fiber. It's fiber from the fabric. So in that sense, it's very frugal because you're saving on your laundry, okay, on your clothing, repurchasing items, replacing items, and repairing if you have to repair them. Another reason is I find, for me, that when I line dry my clothes, they feel nicer on me and they fit better. Like they're not all saggy. Now, are they stiff as a board? They could be. If it was a hot summer day and I left my towels or my jeans hanging on the clothesline all day and didn't take them in, the key to that is to remove them from the clothesline when they're dry, if you can. Another trick you could do is completely dry them outside. If you do have a dryer and you want them softened up, throw them in the dryer for like 5 minutes. You're still saving some money and you are saving wear and tear on your clothing and your linens. So those are just a few tips that I have, reasons why I prefer to line dry my clothes. Now, you might be saying, well, I don't have a clothesline. I live in an HOA and I rent and we can't have a clothesline. You don't need a clothesline. You can just hang things on hangers. You could buy at a thrift store. You could go to your Buy Nothing groups on Facebook and just ask if anyone has any drying racks. So you could get extra hangers for free. You could get a drying rack for free. And you could just hang things up. It's like, I pick one day a week that I'm doing laundry. That's it. I wash on Fridays. And everything gets hung up. I also have an indoor clothesline. So if I had to, which it was a lot this winter, we just got so much rain. Wasn't so much cold. If it wasn't for the rain, I'd be able to hang clothes outside. But I did hang some things indoors. So I have an indoor clothesline, an outdoor clothesline. I have a lot of hangers. And you know what? Every door has a jamb. Okay? So don't be afraid to not use your dryer. Don't be embarrassed if you can't afford a dryer or you can't afford to use a dryer, because you're not missing anything. All you're missing is more money and more wear and tear on your items. So that's my tip for today on why I choose to line dry my clothes, because I know everybody's probably asking, like, why is she doing this? I'll tell you, I don't like the dryer. It's on the fritz a little bit, and I could care less. I am not getting it fixed, and when it goes, it will not be replaced. My dryer and my dishwasher are not necessities. I don't like emptying the dishwasher. I don't like cleaning the inside of it and everything. I just don't like the maintenance of a dishwasher. I would prefer to wash my dishes alone, by myself, with what God gave me. It's free, and it's frugal. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you considering switching over to line drying your clothes? Let me know. I'll catch you guys in my next video.